welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome, and I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe to my channel. Well, I'm so happy that you guys clicked on this video because we're kicking off the season. We're going to be decorating for fall, and what better way to bring in some of those beautiful fall colors into my coffee bar. So if you saw my last video, my Hobby Lobby haul, you'll see some of the same items because a lot of those items I'm going to be decorating the coffee bar with. But I'll start off with some things that you haven't seen. These are some mugs that I had up in the cabinet. It says on the bottom they came from Walmart 2018, so I've had those for a little while. I absolutely love these. These are so pretty. Now, I was over at Home Goods trying to find some mugs, and I could never find any, so I thought, well, let's see. Maybe I have some in the house, and of course, I found these and thought I would use these. So I have 4 of these that are gonna go on my shelf for my mug holder. And then, let's see where I wanna start. I always have this tray here. Always have a nice staple piece, something that you can use over and over again. I love using this because on my coffee bar, I usually have my sugar and my creamer. You can add a little candle. There's so much stuff you can do with a little tray here. And then this tray, you can find a ton of these over at Home Goods. They have a lot of these. Well, for my tray, I have these syrups that I'll be adding to the tray. These are Pure Made by Torani. I absolutely love these. They're Pure Made, and what makes these special is there's no artificial flavorings, no preservatives, no GMO, so I definitely like that about them. And then I got this in the, that's the French vanilla. I've got the caramel here. I've had these on my coffee bar since I've had my new espresso machine, which I'm going to share with you guys later. Well, next I have this owl. I absolutely love it. Came from Hobby Lobby for $11.99. I'm sure when I bought it was on sale. I had it for a little while. What I love about the little owl, it's cut out in the back for you to put a little tea light. I have this little battery operated tea light that fits in the back there, and it looks so pretty at night on the coffee bar with that lit up. And then I always love incorporating candles into my displays. Absolutely love Bath & Body Works candles. Fall is my favorite time of the year for their candles. They smell amazing. This one is the cinnamon, sweet cinnamon pumpkin. Now they generally run these on sale. Now I know their candles have went up in price like $26.50. Sometimes you can still find them for $24.50, and then they'll run sales where they'll have $10 off. So I got this one, and then the little stand for it to sit on. And then from Hobby Lobby, these adorable little crows. They are so cute. They come in a 3-pack. I absolutely love these. They were $19.99, and I got them at 50% off, so they cost me around $10. And then this wreath, this came from Hobby Lobby that I'll be incorporating. I think this was around $11.99, so that cost me around $6 at half off. And then we're gonna bring in some of the rich colors with this garland. Have this one here, and I have a little small one that'll probably fit on my tray. So these were just leftover that I found in one of my buckets when I was going through all my fall stuff. And then this little plaque from Hobby Lobby. This is so cute. I love the colors in this. It says Hello Fall for $8.99, and this cost me around $4.50. And then I've had this, I think, since last year or the year before. I love this little towel. I love the colors in this. I love the print. They have the nicest prints. And I think I got another one too that has a really pretty print like this. This says Pumpkin, Blessed, and Hello Fall. And I'm not sure how much this cost me. And then we're gonna be incorporating these little bales of hay. I've got 2 of them, so these are gonna go on the coffee bar. I think I'm gonna stack them. I've got the little picks here from Hobby Lobby. Now this was priced $5.99. Again, they had all their fall decor 50% off when I was there, so this was around $3. The little picks, this one is $1.99, so that only cost me $1. And I got 2 of the little flower ones, and then I got a couple more here. I got one that says fall, and I got one that's pumpkin. These are priced at $3.99, so that cost me around $2 on those little picks. And then I have this little Ray Dunn basket that I bought. I think I got these last year. I have another size. I think I have a bigger one. This one says pumpkin spice, and what I like about these little baskets here, before I got my coffee machine, I had the Keurig, so I had all my little K-cups in there. Now I still have my Keurig machine that I kept, so I still like to put my coffee K-cups in here because I don't drink espresso in the morning, I drink coffee, so this is perfect for putting all my K-cups in there. And then These are items that I already had from last year that I picked up at probably like Marshall's or TJ Maxx. The little gnome, bringing in all the fall colors. It's so cute. Probably gonna go on my bottom shelf. And then I have this pillow here. It says Harvest Market again. I love all these colors that are in this. Had this for a while, maybe 2 years. So again, Home Goods is a great place to find lots and lots of pillows, fall pillows. They have a beautiful selection of pillows. So I'll be incorporating the pillow. And then I have my chalkboard picture here that we're gonna use on the shelf. And what I'm gonna do is, you're gonna see, I'm gonna use some ribbon and we're gonna hang the little wreath on there. I think that's gonna be really cute and look really nice. And then the last item I have for the coffee bar is this little sign here. It says Happy Harvest. And again, it's gonna tie in with all the colors that I'm using on the coffee bar. So let's go ahead and decorate my coffee bar for fall. Well, before we get started decorating the coffee bar, I wanna share with you my new espresso machine. This is the Breville Pro. I absolutely love it. Now, I used to have my Keurig down here at the end of the coffee bar, but I decided this time we change things up a little bit and I moved this to the middle of the coffee bar. Now, back in March, I was looking at the Breville Express. They run around $700. Then Mother's Day came around and my son was generous enough. He bought me one. So that was a big surprise. I am in love with this machine. I have so much fun making coffee drinks for everybody. So I wanted to tell you the difference between the two. So they make the Breville Express, and then this is the newest model is the Pro. Now on the Express, there's the grind settings. Now the Pro has about 30 grind settings, and then the Express has about 16 grind settings. And then the other difference is this one has a thermojet heating system for the water. This heats up in like 3 seconds. The Express takes about 30 seconds to heat up. And then this one, I'll turn it on. It has the LCD display, whereas the Express has an analog display. And then I was also reading that your little frother here, this one has a couple more holes than the other one. I think this has about 4 holes in it for frothing your milk, and the Express only has 1 hole. So there's just a few little differences, but I think whatever machine you get, it would be a great start for you to learn how to make these coffee drinks, because there's a lot to it in trying to brew the perfect espresso. So later on, I'm gonna make you guys a drink and give you a little bit more information on how the machine works. So let's go ahead and get started decorating. Well, before I end my video, I want to share with you how I'm going to use my Breville Pro to make a cappuccino. Now, the first thing I have on here is the setting. I have it on a 6. I think it comes programmed with number 15. There are so many grind settings. It all depends on the type of coffee you have and the coffee bean. Now, I'm using Starbucks whole beans, and so far, number 6 seems to be working pretty good. Of course, there's tons of YouTube videos that you can watch. And like I said, I'm using the Starbucks whole beans. So far, number 6 grind is working good. It's automatically set for 13. That's how long it takes for this to grind your coffee beans. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go out into the kitchen and I'm going to get my coffee and then we're going to put it in the hopper. Well, I have a few items here to get started. Now, to make our espresso, we have these whole beans, and I picked the Starbucks medium roast breakfast blend. This smells so good, and I think all coffee smells amazing in the house. So what I like to do is I like to measure out my coffee. So I have this scale that came from Amazon for around $15. Now, what I like about using the scale is I measure out about 17.5 grams of coffee beans. It makes the perfect amount in my portafilter once it's ground. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the little scale and we'll make sure it goes to 0. And then you put the little cup on there because you want to weigh that and make sure that goes to 0 before you do your coffee beans. There's a little setting here off to the side. I press that, it goes to 0. Now I'm ready to measure out my coffee, and I want 17.5 grams. So you can start pouring in your little coffee beans a little bit at a time. And I got 18.1. I'll shake that up. And then I'll take probably a couple out of there, maybe 3. And I think I'll take one more. Okay, 17.5. So now we're ready to go put that in the hopper. That's what they call it, the hopper that's going to grind our coffee beans. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the machine. And it's ready to go. I'm going to put my beans in the hopper. And then the only thing I have to do is take my little portafilter, and there's a little thing that it rests on right there. Press it in. Now this ground for 13 seconds, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it over to the counter, and we're going to take our little tamper here, and we're going to just shake it around, and then you're going to put this on top and compact it a little bit before we brew the espresso. Is we want to evenly disperse the coffee grinds across the portafilter here, and you can shake it, and once you get that evenly across the top there, then we're going to use our little tamper here and just apply a little bit of pressure. And there you have it. We're ready to brew the perfect espresso. Well, the next step is this goes up under the machine, and then you just turn it, give it one good push, and then we're going to set our espresso cup under the machine like that. Now what I'm going to do is hit the menu button, and we're going to brew 2 cups of espresso. Now this little dial here will take me over to the 2 cup. I press it in, and then I'm ready to brew my espresso. And then before we get started, this is going to start brewing at 9 seconds, and then I think I'll let it run for around 30 seconds to brew our espresso. So there's different settings on this. You can make this start earlier or later. It depends on how you like your espresso. I have mine set for 9 seconds to start brewing. And then I'm going to let that go for around 30 seconds, anywhere between 25 and 30 seconds. And there you have it. There's the espresso shot, and then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make our frothed milk that's going to be flavored with caramel or French vanilla. Well, now the fun begins. I fill this up halfway with whole milk. You can use any kind of milk that you want, and then we're going to add a couple squirts of the French vanilla. And now we're ready to steam our milk. let's see how this turned out. That tastes amazing. I absolutely love making these fall coffee drinks during the holiday season. Now, before I end my video, I want to tell you that the Bravo Express back in March cost around $700, and then there was a price increase 2 months later by $50. Now, I have the Bravo Pro. This one will run you about $850. I think either one of the machines would be a great start to learn your barista skills. I'm still trying to learn how to make that latte art. I think it's going to take me a really long time, but I'll have fun practicing. So either one of these machines I think would be a great start. But down below in the description box, I'm going to link my last year's coffee bar. And in that video, I made a pumpkin spice latte. You definitely do not need one of these machines to enjoy all your favorite holiday drinks. I made mine last year using my Keurig. You just brew a cup of coffee and all the ingredients can be done right on the stove, and top it off with a little pumpkin spice whipped cream, and you will have a wonderful drink to enjoy during the holiday season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got some decorating ideas and inspiration, and I will see you in my next video.